Now I haven't uploaded very consistently recently since the new F1 game came out. One, because I've just been busy with other commitments, and two, but anyway, I've returned today because I was doing some ranked online on F1 23, and I have this suspicion that I may have come into contact with a hacker, but I'm honestly not too sure. So I'm here to present the evidence today, and for the internet to decide. So this is the qualifying session to start the ranked race. As you can see, I am top with a decent lap. I wouldn't say I'm amazing at F1, but I'd say I'm actually awful at qualifying. But this is just a general, idea of the pace of this lobby that I'm in. So we set off from P1, and it's, a relatively okay start. We're obviously leading into turn 1, and we've got the outside line, so we're able to build a fair bit of a gap. We've got some chaos going on behind us, but we're staying out of it, so we don't care. And as we reach the end of the first section, you can see we've got a 1.3 second advantage on P2. So, a pretty decent start with broken DRS. And, increasing the gap. I think P2 and 3 are fighting, so that should help us increase the gap even more. But this is where the first piece of evidence comes in. So we started off 1.4 seconds ahead of P2, and coming through Cops, I don't actually know. It is Cops. Nice. Sorry, I just had to check track map because I don't want to be stupid. So we started with a 1.4 second gap over P2, and coming through Cops, you can see that gap is rapidly decreasing to the point where he is directly behind us as we come through Max and Beckett's, which I thought was a bit suspicious. And at that point, alarm bells were ringing. I thought something isn't quite up with this guy, given how I'm pretty sure he started last at the end of qualifying. So I didn't suspect he was a hacker, I just thought he was a disgusting cheat. So I thought I was going to race him quite hard. I let him in into the inside. Then as we come to the next corner, I'm going to go up his inside and we're going to defend against him. He tries to get a through goes Hamilton moment, but I quite aggressively cut him off at the final corner, and he runs into the gravel. So once again, we've built a nice gap to him. Hopefully we'll be able to increase it further, since we're over a second now.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that over.
You know what, in fairness, if someone cut me off at the final corner like I did, I probably would have reacted the same. From this point I knew this is where the fun begins. He's directly in front of us, and I'm sure both parties in this fight would have taken the incident quite well. I go around his outside and try and cut him off, and he spins me out. Mostly my fault. Now at this point I didn't fully suspect he was hacking. I knew something was up, but I didn't quite know the extent of what he was doing. He just brake checks us and takes us out of the race, and honestly from this point I wasn't too bothered because he was clearly being a prick. So I thought for the rest of the race I was just going to watch him and see if I could spot some signs about hacking. I'm not an esports guy. I don't really understand the whole hacking thing of F1 22, so I don't really know what to look out for. But anything that just looked a bit suspicious, I thought I would try and look out for. As you can see, he tries to take out the fellow competition, much like he did of me. I don't really understand. I suppose he's just such an idiot that he didn't realise I was out of the race. But again, I can't really judge. I've not seen any evidence of, potential hacking. Well, that's interesting. Now, I know the corner cutting system on ranked isn't the best. I know it's on reduced, but fuck me. So from this, we stay on board of him, and I've never seen someone take the phrase through Max and Beckett's quite so literally. And just to be certain, I did go into Race Director to check whether he did get a warning for any of these infringements, and absolutely fucking nothing. To give him the benefit of the doubt though, ranked corner cutting is atrocious, so this could just be part of the game. And just to further demonstrate how shit of a driver he is, he just has a very embarrassing spin. With this guy's creative interpretation of track limits, he easily caught on to first place, and I think you can see where this is going. Yeah, that's evidence number 2 of potential hacking. He did not get an inch of damage from that contact. He then proceeded to wait on track and didn't get any disqualification for not moving. Again, this could just be a glitch of the game, or it could be this guy hacking. That's the problem with this game, you honestly don't know if something's wrong or people are actually cheating. With another inventive line through Mags and Beckett, he gets ahead of James D. Best, and I think we can see where this is going. We then join the last remaining victim of this guy, and this will be the least intense, but also the most intense fight you'll ever see on an F1 track. And as I said at the start of this video, you know, I'm not that knowledgeable on what to look out for cheating on the F1 games. But I just have a hunch, you know.